Right. Hey, hello, hello, hello. Um, Low light camera right now. Adjusting my glasses once more. I don't know if my glasses are crooked or that I'm just looking at myself in a weird way and I can't properly see it. I think they're just kind of crooked because of the headphones. Anyway, what's up? So earlier, yesterday, today, I was working on some sort of like clubby music for my new EP, and I just kind of decided that hey, what's up, you all? I decided that those like a few tracks in that style might need some more time. Just to I don't seem to be able right now to develop them to their full potential, and it would just be nice if I could. And they just deserve some more time. So I have a lot of tracks that are basically finished. What's up, him? Sound him. They're basically finished. I just need to, make sure that they're ready to release. And I'm just gonna open the one, or it's opened on Ableton right now in front of me. The one that is least finished and probably most exciting to work on stream anyway. It's going to be a lot of 140 stuff. I've been making a lot of like functional clubby stuff, and to be completely honest, as much as I've been trying to move away from being a dubstep guy or whatever, recently people have been saying like, hey, your music is so diverse and that's why I'm listening to you. And funnily enough, that has made me a bit less squeamish about just finishing up and releasing some dubstep. So that's all good. Don't know how long this stream is going to be. Probably not that long, but none of my streams ever are. So let's just get into it. Here is my screen. We do have sound, right? Yes, we do. If there's any problems with the levels or something, or if I sound like over compressed in the microphone, please let me know as well. Because, like I said earlier today, yesterday's stream, my daughter had walked up to my mixer and just upped the gain a bunch, like the mixer out. So I sounded bad. Watching, if you're in the chat, please let me know where you're watching from, what you had for dinner tonight, or what you're going to have for dinner tonight, and what the weather is like. Okay, so the sort of first drop main portion of the track is pretty much there in terms of like what I want to do. They just need better transitions and some variations here and there. I think this synth line, like this weird synth line, is cool. It took me some time to get used to it, so I stepped away from this track for a while. Well, a few days, and I think it's fine. I think it works. Especially because it gets crushed with the rest of the track, and that's because everything is being sent into this limiter, but ideally there's going to be some saturation and stuff going on. I want it to sound crushed. It doesn't have to be that limited. Snare's too loud though. So let's just do some stuff that stands out to me first, and then focus on some stuff that needs doing. Cannonball 108. What's up? How's your day going? Okay, so the mid on this snare is too loud. Maybe we can just fix that by doing this. It needs to be a bit more surgical. Just load up an EQ8. It works, I think. It needs to be there for the sound of the snare to make sense, but it takes up too much. It becomes sort of like you know, especially with the distortion, this kind of stuff starts to stand out. Needs to be a touch less abrasive. I'm kind of mumbling a bit. It's late. Let me know if you have trouble hearing me. Talk to you soon, Joram. Hope all is well. All right. It's make a build up kind of thing. I think maybe just some effect snares here first to fill things up. Yeah, this would a bit better, I guess. So I'm gonna duplicate this channel and just make this more intense, mostly just by distorting the hell out of it and maybe adding some more delay. That's too much, but you get what I'm saying. What if we spread these out a bit more so that this kind of happens? And then don't have it repeat there. Consolidate this. See what happens. Akuna boy, what's up? Glad you're here. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna mess with the build up later. I'm just, like I said, I'm doing things as they come up, as they stand out to me. Just to keep my focus here a bit. So what happened here is the second time these happen, these snares, they just sound like repetitive. Maybe doing something else with them would be cool. So that's pretty cool, I think, and probably a good idea to automate that dry wet so that it doesn't exist on the first one and it does on the second one. And then also, it's probably a good idea, just for my brain, to make sure that these are the proper length that corresponds to the automation of the echo being enabled. Then there is a problem, well, not a problem, but this Valhalla Supermassive shouldn't be on the final snare here. It should be different. What I'm gonna do is just disable this one and enable this one. So we can copy this over here, so it'd be the same. And then maybe just pick a different preset. Oh, right, I keep forgetting to reinstall it. I lost all the preset somehow. Oh, it's set to all the way wet. That obviously isn't what I wanted to do. Maybe 38, 40. Alright, so it's probably cool to automate the feedback here of that Supermassive so that it goes up and then suddenly goes down there. See if this works. This might be like a slightly painful experience for us all, but we'll make it work. Again. Right, it's not really doing anything. How do I fix that? Maybe let's mess with the warp there. So I don't know if the feedback, I mean, I would assume that it feeds back on itself so that you change, if you change the feedback percentage after the initial sound source has stopped doing anything, I would imagine that it does extend itself, but maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it's just needs a different algorithm. It does do something. Let me turn that down for a second. I guess I don't fully understand why this plugin does what it does, but wait. Maybe it's because I EQ'd it too much. Kind of. Supermassive just doesn't really feedback like tape echoes would and stuff. I don't know. Doesn't matter too much. But to get an interesting sound, we could always automate the warp after the rest, so try this. It's okay for now, don't love it. Just don't think it's interesting enough right now, but try doing this. I mean, that final snare there could be better. At least now it's doing the intended effect with the OTT there. Copy this over and it copies over all the automation there. I don't know if it needs like the big rise every time it happens. But like this track is quite like techno-y in sensibility. It just sort of chugs forward. And what I don't want to happen is for it to become like boring and repetitive. So right there, something needs to happen. Probably just some cool like white noise type sound. And actually, we'll just try something with Serum, I think. Doesn't really matter what kind of note we're using because we're gonna go for white noise, or noise anyway. Do something. Hilux Dub, what's up? Ism Sound says that I just keep it at first 16. Yeah, maybe, right? And thank you. Yeah, I think this one's going to be pretty good. Something needs to sort of... Wait, give me a second. Something needs to happen with that, whatchamacallit. Sorry. I need to fix the Dropbox setting. Here we go. Something needs to be sort of like rise up in intensity at the end of the B section too, but yeah, it's maybe not like super interesting to make it the same sound as everywhere else. So what I might just do is, first of all, just put a completely different snare there, or snare, just any sound. So let's look for something in my big pack of things. Maybe just go in the spice folder. That could work. Make this yet another different color. Put this there, and that's pretty cool, I guess. But I guess I'll just go for feedback automation on the Echo device. See how that goes, and turn off. All right, it's a new sound, so I don't need to turn anything off in that supermassive thing. Okay, let's try it out. Yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah. It does need to cut out there, which it can just go down pretty gradually there so that like no issues arise or whatever, but we can just put a utility here and mute the whole thing with a nice little curve so that it sounds okay. This could work. Try it out. I think maybe it needs to stop at the snare, actually. Try that. This is fine. Check out these hi-hats. It was the feedback and the utility, of course. There we go. And then right there, it needs to go back to 0. Okay, let's listen to this. TMS vlogs. That's right. Ip Man, the official TMSV, like what the acronym stands for now, is Tiny Men Stacked Vertically. I don't know if you know this. Nice, okay, cool. Now it's time to think about that build up again. Thinking about that build up again. I mean, maybe it'd be better if the drums were just happening the whole time, just filtered in, and maybe like a kick roll or something. Because I, you know, the empty intro and then suddenly a drop. I don't know if that works necessarily. That's a very slow delay, but I'm sure that I did that on purpose. Echo is cool. Freak Echo is cooler. But then it can't be on for the entire thing. So let's turn it on there up until the drop there, and then mess around with it. Okay. Pretty cool. Don't know if, I mean, wasn't exactly what I was trying to do just now. But we start from there with the EQ. Goes down to there, and then we can turn off this EQ as well. Just have it turned on in the first bit there. Let's see. Tiny man seeks validation. I mean, yeah, that's true. So, little by little, Seif. What's up? Yeah, him. The Freak Echo by Valhalla is great. The only thing is, if you use a lot of OTT or just in general, put a gate behind it if you're not gonna automate the on and off switch, because it does things with like noise modulation and stuff. And there's a noise floor to it, and like at a certain point you're gonna wonder like where the weird noise is coming from, and it's gonna be from that plugin. Okay, so that's cool, but something needs to happen with that tail. right there of the freak echo. And why not just filter and actually there's you just use this again. Yeah. So this EQ can be on until the drop. Maybe like this. Hopefully we won't get too much clickiness and stuff, but tiny bit less. Sorry for your ears. Truly. Alright, now it doesn't change the mode because I automated a whole bunch of stuff. Which means that I'm just gonna have to redo it. Cool. That's fine. Oh, cool, left that on. I think it changes that. No. Cool. So maybe like a smooth room or something. Then automate the mix again from yaw to yaw. So we're gonna run into some kind of problem with this echo not being in, not being that slow anymore. But that was too slow for most of the other stuff that I wanted to use the send for anymore. Yeah. Maybe it would have worked at a slower speed. Try again. know there's not enough left of the actual sound, I feel like, so I'm gonna take it a little easier on the, especially the high pass filter. I don't know, maybe I'm doing this all for nothing, but it's cool. It's part of the process, right? Brontos guy, how do I usually start a new track? Drums or atmosphere? Well, the funny thing is, I very often start with drums or with like a bass sound, maybe like some sound design type stuff. Very often, the tracks that start with like something like an ambience loop or something atonal or like a bed of weird sound, those are very often the tracks that come together the easiest because you don't have to fill out the tracks anymore. You just like have the canvas first and then, you know, paint the thing on top of that. So very often with drums, I should do more with starting with Atmos. Okay, let's listen to the whole thing, see how it comes together. Yeah, the weird pitchy stuff is pretty cool, right? I think it works. Sam Fisher, what's up? Are you currently on a sneak mission? Between Haze VIP just came to mind. Awesome. I think that's 10 years old this year. I think. Time definitely does fly, yeah. Oh yeah, I was working on like a noise layer there. Definitely still do that. I was gonna look something up. What's up? Komitsa? Thank you for the follow, little by little. Thank you. I genuinely don't remember what I was gonna look up. I'll remember in a second. Awesome, thank you. Okay, and I am not going to apologize for the crash symbol that I'm about to load up here. Not that I shouldn't, but you know, it's a very standard kind of thing to do, and it very often just works. Especially if it gets sidechained by the kick and they distort together. I bought a new webcam. This one is 720p, and I bought a 1080 and it's like wider screen, and it sucks so much. It's such a bad camera. This is a Logitech one, like the standard 721, like the cheapo. I think it's the C270, and the new one I bought is just like bad, very bad. I mean, it's not that much worse than this one in terms of like the image quality, but you can't see that it's full HD because there's so much noise in the image, even if there's enough light. And don't know why I bought it. What brand? I mean, I'm afraid it was just like a drop shipping scam, basically. It's like a brand. I think it's like called like Simplify or something. I can't see the box from here, but all right. Wait, did you say you have a Simplify one? Because I didn't realize there was such a small delay on the stream. I thought it'd be at least 10 seconds or so. But you responded instantly. Cam 2 Park. That's even worse. Bad name. Oh, cool. I have an idea. Oh, cool. I have an idea, the guy says. Yeah, there we go. Yes, okay. So this starts just as a sustained noise thing. And it slowly starts becoming an LFO kind of thing, and I might as well blow it to hell with LGT there. The amount. There we go. Yeah, that works. Idea time. Yeah, it sucks, man, because you can Jackie boy, because you can just get like a shitty Logitech one for the price of a better spec terrible one, and it's fine. Like okay, full screen. This doesn't look great. Like I know, you know. I wanted to name some streamers, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't want you guys to know what I know about all the terrible things that I know. Alex Tree, what's up? Spell the T. No, it's more like it's I'm 35 years old and I know that like Aiden Ross and XQC exist and stuff. It's you know, I forgot what my grandmother's voice sounded like, but I know that Aiden Ross exists. And that's a failure of my brain, I'm afraid. Extremely embarrassing, yeah. It's got real film grain. Yeah, true. I also have like the bi lighting now. It's purple and blue. It doesn't like, you know, translate very well on the cam, but I'm a cool like YouTube essayist. ESSAYIST. You remember that sound from something from The Prodigy? Okay, what sound is that? the thing just before the drop or something, like this, the beepy squelchy thing. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, now with added annoying cat background sounds because I forgot to feed the cat. He just came in. Also, my my lovely girlfriend just came home, and it is her birthday, so I'm gonna cut the stream short pretty soon. I thought she'd be home later, but now she caught me doing the worst thing a man can do, which is stream on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. That is the Vault-Tec waiting screen. That's right. Thank you, dude. I want to have a Vault-Tec standby screen, but like it's like this tongue-in-cheek old school thing where the logo is like a Native American guy with a headdress and stuff, and I didn't feel particularly comfortable having that on my stream. So I just put a black and white picture of myself there as a bit. Put a ring on it. I'm afraid getting married is against my principles. My principles being planning for anything is annoying and I don't want to do it. Alright, I'm gonna put the thing on the standby screen. I might be back in a few minutes, otherwise I'll go offline in the next few. But yeah, stay put for at least a minute, thank you. mic is back on. Okay, I'm off. Thank you for watching. I'll be back probably tomorrow afternoon. So see you then.